8:05. We're a couple of minutes late, but I trust you will understand why. We have been streaming a live feed from our friends over at NASA. And as a matter of fact, we'll go right back over to it now. What you're looking at is live video coming in from the Orion spacecraft. This thing just entered into lunar orbit, circled the backside of the moon, and now has entered into a distant retrograde orbit. This is all things that we had discussed, a part of the mission plan. And what you're looking at is a live view of every single one of us, every human. Whoa. Seriously surreal, okay? They're, on the backside, they're kind of reacquiring signal. So what this is telemetry, but it got as close as 80 or so miles from the lunar surface. I am completely in awe of this. And I know those skeptics will say, we did this 50 years ago. Sure. And we haven't done it since. And now we are. And while this is an unmanned mission, this is paving the way to put humans back on the moon for the first time in my life. So forgive me for this nerd moment, but thank you for those of you that watched it with us. That moon coming around and seeing the Earth, that Earth rise, doesn't that just let you know, all of us, let's kick our egos down a little bit. We're all on that one little ball. Wow. It's just incredible. So anyway, thank you for that. That's not, by the way, this is the inside of Orion. That's not an astronaut, an actual person. This is a spacecraft that is human rated, but that is carrying test dummies to check gravity forces and things like that. So anyway, wow. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute and a glass of red wine. All right, shall we talk about our local forecast just a little bit? We'll check back in, by the way, with that throughout the morning. I just need a couple of minutes. All right, here's a live look in Brevard County. It's a mostly cloudy sky. Let's head over to Volusia County. Whoa, that is cool, by the way. That is something, really something. Let's head to Orlando and see what's doing. We're looking toward Maitland, toward Altamont Springs. There's downtown Orlando. It is lovely. Here's a look in the tourist district. Yeah, we've got a lot of clouds over top of us. Temperatures are already doing better than they did yesterday in many locations. We were in the 50s all day long dealing with that rainfall. At least now we're in the 60s and even 70s around. So it's going to be a fine day. Let's check in on our first warning live Doppler radar. And you can see we're actually pretty quiet until you head over to the Space Coast. That's where we're watching some of these showers around, especially down around Indian River County, St. Lucie County. So if you're in Brevard heading southbound, that's something you may have to deal with. For us in Brevard, we've begun to clear things out little by little by little. So here's a look at our 12-hour forecast. Of course, because I didn't restart the computer. All right, give me a second. I'll restart that. I made a change and I forgot to restart the system. So I'll fix that right now. At any rate, we could talk while that computer system is firing up. Today, mostly cloudy skies. We'll go with a 40% coverage of seeing passing showers through the day today. All right, Carol's asking, will the clouds clear up for the launch tonight? It's not looking great. Launch forecast calls for a 30% chance of good weather, which, if I'm honest, I'm not that optimistic for it. So hopefully we'll get a rocket. Look, I'm always one that wants to see a rocket launch. Just don't know if it's going to work out for us. So there's that. All right, here's that forecast. You can see the gray skies, occasional showers. It's it's not going to be pouring down rains and that sort of thing. And are we doing recipes? No, we're going to do recipes starting tomorrow. We're going to do tomorrow, and we're going to do Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday for recipes. I wanted one more day for a call to action. So while you're bringing that up, it's a cloudy day, it's a wet day. I was definitely feeling the soup recipes. So let's chat about it. What are we talking about with recipes? Well, we are doing the Coffee Talk Recipe Share, where you can share a recipe that may be special to you and your family for the holidays. The first one that we're gonna do, I could tell you, is gonna be Dan's recipe for sausage and cheese tortellini soup. That just sounds so good. That's going to be one that we'll do tomorrow. That's going to be one of the first ones we'll do tomorrow. So yeah, super excited about that. Super, super, super excited about that. Just saying. So anyway, get your recipe in wesh.com/coffee talk. All right, we'll do that. Ooh, right? Sarah, doesn't that sound good? I like it. I'm okay with all of that. I'm okay with all of that. By the way, I just need to take a minute again. I just need to take, like, we're talking about, my mind is definitely not here. My mind is definitely in lunar orbit. I'm just trying to, like, wrap my head around that. Like, I just can't believe. So anyway, enough of that. So share your recipes, wesh.com/coffee talk. I will do my grandmother's recipe, Janice, on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll do that recipe on Wednesday. Susie says, I get it. I used to give students small blue glass stones and tell them to hold them in their hand. That represents the earth. Now picture millions of us living in this tiny ball. I know. That's so it, Susie. That is so it. That is so it. Taylor says, I have a new stuffing recipe, sausage, cranberry, apple. My daughter was drooling when we were looking at it. Oh my God, Taylor, you have got to share that. That sounds heavenly. Oh my God. It sounds heavenly. Please, please. So yeah, I'll do my my grandmother's matzo ball soup recipe on Monday, which, hey, Sheldon Sonica, real fast, I'm on live on Coffee Talk. We're sharing recipes for the holiday. Yeah, that means watch your potty mouth. We're sharing recipes for Thanksgiving. So if you have a recipe you'd like to share, I'd love to share it on the broadcast. So wesh.com/coffee talk, and you can plug it in. Okay?
I love stuffing, so I'll send you one that I made on Friday night.
Oh, on Friday you made it?
My mom takes the reins for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to make stuffing.
Sure.
So I had that with like a pork chop and acorn squash on Friday night.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Cyril says, I will add the recipe. Anyone looking for specific? I have a lot of them. I'm Italian and Swedish. Oh, Sarah, that sounds fun. Taylor says, I promise I will have it in with like 5 others. Now, I can't promise we're going to get to all the recipes. That's the only thing I want to make very clear. I'm going to randomly pick several recipes here, okay? Because I can't just sit here and spend 4 hours talking recipes, as much fun as that would be. Yeah, hold on one second. Hey, Nick. Tower cam to dub for me, please. Thanks, bud. Get this turned around because we're gonna continue coffee. We're gonna continue Coffee Talk beyond and through the Today Show. Actually, Nick, forget it. I'll route my own tower cam. So, all right. Let's see here. All right, so that's where we're at today. Let's talk about travel forecasts a little bit. First off, let's start with today. Travel forecasts for today. If you're heading out of town, obviously Florida, Texas is going to have some disturbed weather. What you're looking at is kind of the overall radar picture for the day today. So Texas, we're looking at some rain falling there, which there are big travel hubs for American, travel hub for Southwest. So that may play out to be an issue, something to keep in mind, okay? That's today. Let's talk about tomorrow. Starting to see a storm system moving into the Pacific Northwest, so SeaTac may be an issue if you're heading in that direction. Less of an issue around Texas, but now Florida becomes more of an issue. So if you're heading down to Miami to get down to the Caribbean tomorrow, we're going to start to have some issues. The Northeast corridor is looking good, and frankly, I had Monday instead. Here's Wednesday. Maybe some snow approaching Denver, so United has a hub out that direction. But frankly, if I'm honest with you, I think that the weather scenario actually looks really good for travel plans looking ahead to us this week. Seriously. And if you're staying here locally, by the way, and I'm only going to have a couple more minutes before I have to go hop on TV, but if you're staying here locally, we're really looking good. We're really looking good. A high temperature of about 80 degrees. Could we ask for better? Yeah. Now that said, for us locally, and Jeannie points it out, the umbrella definitely needed for us for Tuesday, yeah. So for today, it's a few showers and overcast skies. For tomorrow, it's a lot of rain and 80% coverage of rainfall, but it gets better Wednesday and then definitely gets better on Thursday and on Friday. What a phenomenal, phenomenal thing it is. What a great forecast we've got for Thanksgiving. Super happy to say. Let's check back in and see. Yeah, Mission Control. Y'all done good. Y'all done good. All right? All right, that's all I've got for you today for Coffee Talk. I'm going to have to go do TV. I apologize, it's a little brief. I had to make it a little shorter on the front end because of the live Artemis coverage. And then, of course, this is here with you. But don't worry, we will always have you covered every morning at 8 a.m. I will see you again tomorrow. I'll see you again on Wednesday. I'll see you again on Thursday. Get those recipes in one last time. It is wesh.com/. Remember, what is this? This is Coffee Talk. That's what we do. wesh.com/Coffee Talk. Check in with us, get those recipes in. We will share them starting tomorrow. Sound good? Sound good. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye, y'all.